Here this morning at the Thousand Islands Boat Museum in Gananoque, Ontario. Right in the heart of the Thousand Islands. Got the windbreaker on this morning. Yesterday was 30 degrees and sunburns, and today it bordering on what could feel like wind chills. It's the first time I've been at the museum since they built the structure over it. It is open air. It does have a nice wooden structure to keep most of the weather out. Very wide selection of antique wooden boats, some original, some replicas. Now that one's pretty interesting. If I'm correct, that is a St. Lawrence single-cylinder two-stroke engine. Looks like an old two-stroke jet ski engine with that dome cylinder head. Classic wooden day boat with an old Evinrude. (1926) Aurora. Somebody's done some serious work on that one. Amazing for a boat that's what, 105 years old now, almost. I mean, looking at the wood and the finish on it, like that boat, you'd think maybe think it's 50 years old, but it's actually double that. $1935 on this one. Probably pretty sure the material, the vinyl on the top has probably been replaced, I would think, on that one. (1939) Washingtonian. Built at the Mathis Shipyard in Camden, New Jersey. If I'm right, there's a Major League Baseball team that plays in Camden, New Jersey. Camden Yards. This one looks like it's undergoing some restoration work. Looks like they've got all the paint stripped off the outside. Windswept 3. Built in 35. Originally commissioned for the co-founder of the Canadian Tire Corporation. When he knows anything about Canada, Canadian Tire is kind of a staple of our daily life almost. Far more than Tim Hortons is. A very good friend of mine, actually, who owns Bilge Monkey Boat Works. I'm actually wearing his shirt today. He has put thousands and thousands of hours into restoring this boat. Long before it was donated to the museum, the gentleman in Toronto who owned it kept it at, I can't think of the name of the marina off the top of my head right now where it was kept. Mikey spent years down there in the boat shed working on this, rebuilding these windshields from scratch. Unfortunately, it's a little dark in here this morning, so some of it's really not coming out as nice as I would hope. I actually had the joy one day to go for a ride on this boat. Not a very far ride, but I've been on it. I did a little work myself just on the electrical charging system when they put it back in the water probably 6 years ago after a major refit and work on the lower hull. If I remember right, it's got a big pair of Buick 490 gas V8s in it. Come in and just did some quick fix on the charging system. As the boat had sat for so long, there was some issues with the corrosion in the wiring. Beautiful boat down inside. These glass windows actually have hand cranks. And they crank up like an old car window does. Well, an old car window. I've owned lots of cars with hand crank windows. Very cool boat. '50s Chris Craft. When you think of old wooden boats, I'm sure everybody recognizes the name Chris Craft. Again, this boat has clearly been in service somewhat recently, as the Shakespeare VHF antenna is clearly not something that came with it from the factory. All the old classic gauges still. Well, I hope you enjoyed this walk around the Thousand Islands Boat Museum here in Gananoque. Kind of hoping that the wind dies off, it warms up a little bit. We are about to jump on board our boat, which is not wood, fiberglass, and head back to Trenton at some point in time today. We're going to make a tour down, probably down through the Thousand Islands, go underneath the Ivy Lee Bridge, before we make a turn maybe down, maybe do a loop around Bolt Castle before we head back. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a like, give it a thumbs up. You want to see some more videos, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. You know, if the video gets enough views, maybe we can take the view count and come back and see if maybe somebody will take us on a tour on some of these nice boats next time. Until then, thanks for watching, appreciate it.